Hi, friends. I hope you're so well. I need to share this with you on this beautiful rainy day. I love a good rainy day. Ugh. So, I've had so many people reach out and share with me where they are. And there are so many humans right now that are experiencing a lot of frustration and a lot of confusion about what they are supposed to do. And that's a big thing. Those are really big feelings because no one can tell us what to do. Like no one can actually help us through some of these portals that we are being called to move through. And so I just want to share some of what's happening in the energetic realm to maybe make it a little bit more easy and synthesizable for anybody that's a human that's experiencing a human life. So, this higher frequency energy, we'll say, is coming down. It is coming into our awareness, into our human experience. Yay. These are frequencies of joy, of celebration, of pleasure, of bliss, of ecstasy, of like the upper echelons of expressions and feelings of peace, of unity, of creativity, and all these like really good things. Okay. So imagine it coming down. That's going to cause enough pressure in any human who is living a human life. But we are compounding it because there is energy that is also moving up. This energy that's moving up, we'll call it the Sophia codes, the New Earth grid, the fifth dimensional consciousness of the Earth herself. So it is coming online, is what I call. That's how I say it. She's coming online. She's waking up. So that energy is coming up. So what that does for us humans in this band is it feels like we're being squished. And the way we feel squished is going to show up in the mental body in many ways, like um the I don't know. Like which way to turn, what to do, in many ways. And why that is not only because we have our own mental bodies, but imagine you as your own little mental body being squished with all these other mental bodies that are being squished. So imagine it squeezing out like thought forms of every other being in the collective. And so these other thought forms, if it matches your thought form that you have that is, I'll say, being alchemized, squished out, then it will actually attach to it and reflect it back to you in a way that may feel more confusing and frustrating anyway. Does that make sense? So we're all going through this. This is why, like, an individual practice is so key in so many ways. The mental practice is to drop into meditation to open up the mind. But we can't just meditate, there's other aspects to this as well that are really being called forth. So we're being squished like this. Now, leading to a lot of mental, ugh. It's also possibly creating a lot of emotional, ugh. Meaning, if you have in your emotional body unprocessed, unresolved, we'll call it unhealed, emotional energy, traumas, programs, imprints, data, contracts from previously lived nows, whether it's through your entire body or your lineage from which you come from, or even society that maybe you have taken it on because it's hard to feel all that's happening out there. So when this gets squished, it's bringing to light emotional latent programs. Meaning, if you're feeling a lot of frustration, not including the mental frustration, but like the emotional frustration that like I feel like I could actually rage right now and I just want to give up, but I don't know what to do and I'm using all my tools and oh my God, this is so hard right now. Ugh. It's because it's it's giving us time and space to look at the deep, deep, deep emotions. The deep, deep, deep emotions have stories to them. So we are squishing the mental body and the emotional body. So we have to be able to see and understand truly with the heart why I'm feeling this way, right? So say I'm feeling this frustration because I don't know what to do. I'm feeling more frustrated. I don't know what to do. So now it's compounding. It's double whammy of frustration. So then what happens oftentimes is we get into our heads about like I shouldn't feel frustrated, or because I'm above that, or I'm better than that, or I'm healed from that, or whatever the case is. Um, as opposed to being able to lovingly and tenderly hold ourselves while we feel frustration or anger. That's a different level. Everything that's happening with this is literally calling us to go into our hearts. This is the center of it all. This is the kingdom of heaven. This is the gateway. This is it. It's the heart. It's love. Every time, promise. So in this squishing, what happens is oftentimes some of us will project because we can't deal. So then we have to blame others. Well, you're doing this and you're doing that. And now because you're doing this, this is why I am feeling this way and thinking these thoughts. So we're just projecting. But here's the thing about this quantum experience is it's got that like I'm rubber, you're glue thing to it. So if I project out to anyone, it's going to come back and I'll have to deal with that shit anyway. Every single time. So squished, mental bodies are being activated. And because it is all heart, the bottom line is the heart, like I said. So as the mental things come up, it's what would love do? So I've had so many people that are recently, they don't know what to do with their life. They don't know what to do. Whether it's, do I move? Do I stay? Where do I move? I don't know. I want to make money. I need to make more money, but I want to follow my heart and my dharma, and I don't know how to make money. But what if I do this? It's going to cost an investment. I don't know. So there's all this. If we can be in meditation and then we add the concept of prayer into it, then we're deepening the practice into the heart as a space of stillness and a space of conscious communication. So that means get into meditation, open the mind, drop into prayer that keeps the heart as the beacon of communication with Mother, Father, God, with your higher self, your future self, whatever force of goodness that literally wants you to experience the most dope life ever. There is an aspect that we can communicate with, call it the divine, that literally wants nothing more than to have like the most epic experience in you, as you, through you. So then we go into prayer. The prayer is the communication. The prayer is the like, show me, please. Or what do I want to do? What could I do if I could do anything? And meaning if I could do anything and not have to worry about how I'm going to make it. I'll give you an example. I've been moving through versions of this myself, and I kept hearing the same thing, like, what do I want? What do I want? And it's like, well, I want a garden. I want a garden again, and I want to have trails that I can walk in and clean water and all these things. And yes, all those are true. And that's not what do I want to do? Because we live in this game where it does take money as the game pieces that we're playing with. And so then it's like, well, what do I want to do for the money to then buy the thing to have the garden, to do the whatever that I want to experience. And oftentimes when we tap into that, what do I want to do? It might be a little scary. It might be, you might face the feelings of I'm not good enough. Why would anyone want that? Um, how could I? I mean, like all these limiting thoughts might just come up, right? But the cool thing is that when we know that, like, what really lights me up, this is really what I want to do. And because of this squish that we're going through right now, if we're in meditation, right? To get to this place in the space of prayer, emotions will likely come up, you know, sadness, grief, excitement, humble, honored, worthiness, like all types of things might come up. So if we can just allow those feelings to continue to be felt and emoted through whatever means that is, yawning, crying, shaking, dancing, whatever the pathway is, while we're in this meditative space, then we can put out the beacon call into the quantum of like, this is it. This is it. You know what? I want to be a trapeze walker. That I really don't, but just as an example. I want to be a trapeze walker, and I want to do all circus acts. Like I want to be in a circus. That's you know what? If I could do anything, I want to be in a circus. And then it's kind of like, you know what? At some point, we get to the point where we are like, fuck it. I have nothing else to lose. I'm just going to go for it. Because here's the thing, y'all. This squish is happening. This is the split. I've mentioned somewhere that this that we've moved into the great consciousness shift. Now we got to experience it in the physical. Well, so we have to make choices and we have to do the things in this physical realm. So it's kind of like now or just not. Now or not. It's not now or never. It's now or not because you might get another opportunity at some junction, who knows. But my point, we're getting squished big time. Drop into meditation, drop into prayer, feel what you need to feel. Hold yourself with the most tender, loving arms of grace possible. And when you are seeking your path of service, your dharmic path, what is it you really want to do? When I say that, it's this. It's not what do you want to do here, it's what do you want to do here in your heart. And to not focus on the limiting things that you are putting in the way because they're not real. They're not. So we are being asked, I feel, to step into our multidimensional aspects, which is going to be like the trifecta of presencing body, mind, and spirit through the illusion of space and time. And the way to do that is to get really present in the eternal now, like the name of the church that I have, that I am, the whatever organization you want to call it, the eternal now, like drop into the eternal now. It's a very important time. And the more we do this, then the less we are focused on media, news, things like that aren't going to serve us. We know what's happening in the world. We know enough of what's happening in the world. We have enough love in our hearts. We're all love in our hearts to really, truly, but for real though, believe and trust that whatever it is that my heart, your heart, our heart really wants to do is going to be of service for life on earth. It is going to help somebody somewhere. It will, it does. It brings joy, it brings ease, it brings peace, it brings abundance, it brings healing, it brings health, it brings goodness. But the limiting beliefs that surround it won't do that. It won't allow it. So just acknowledge and become aware that as this squish of energy happens, it's so that we can literally take all these high frequency energies and anchor them here into our human existence. Meanwhile, using the goodness of the earth, remembering we are not separate from nature at all. We are a part of her 110%, just as much. When we really marry those two worlds together, we are the bridge. We are literally then creating everything that would be considered to be heaven on earth. Now, oh, that's another topic. Now is the time. So if you are needing support, because y'all, we all need some support here. Like we're not made to do this alone. Hate to break it to you. But reach out. Like I work one-on-one with people to guide them on their path, to shine a light on and to remove whatever is blocking this creative heart from being fully expressed. And it's different for everybody. I'm just sharing on here what's happening in the collective in hopes that it is of service. That's my intention. I hope that this is in service. Become aware that what you're feeling, yes, it is yours, and it's also the collective's. You know, it doesn't mean to ignore and bypass all your feelings. It means don't attach to them and take them on as your identity. Be a brave soul. Feel it. Face it. Alchemize it. Make it something better. Make it something more dope. Create with it. Dance with it. Write with it. Have fun with it. It is not the easiest time to be human right now. but we have more unseen light forces of support right now because, like I said, this energy that's kind of coming down, that's closer than ever. So we can call it like the angelic realm, these higher frequencies of like joy, of like courage, courageous joy. Like it's all coming in. So I would love to share more, but I won't. I want to keep it here. And if you have any questions or you'd like some support or you want to join the Eternal Now community, please reach out. Go to the website. All the info is at janetheguide.com. And take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We're in this together, y'all. We're in this together. Okay. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you on another now. Okay, ciao.